The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 will bring about a few improvements to the S23 Ultra. For those who love to take pictures in portrait mode, the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 boasts a revised bokeh engine that lets you modify the depth of focus and the form of the bokeh in hardware. For gamers, it also supports real-time hardware-accelerated ray tracing, which will give mobile games a new degree of realism. We'll discuss the remaining ones today, but that's not all.
Oh, nice.
GPU and gaming. In order to compete with other top-tier SoCs, Qualcomm equipped the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 with the brand new Adreno 740 GPU. Adreno 740 GPU provides up to 25% quicker performance with 40% reduced power consumption. Qualcomm's Snapdragon Elite Gaming on the 8 Gen 2 introduces hardware-accelerated ray tracing. If your game supports ray tracing, you may experience lighting, reflections, and illuminations that are authentic to the actual world.
Interesting.
In addition, Qualcomm now allows for the use of Unreal Engine 5 and the MetaHuman framework, which together bring games closer to a lifelike depiction of human characters. To put it simply, playing games on a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 device will be a fantastic adventure. Increased battery life while gaming is another benefit of enhanced thermal performance. In addition, this chipset will likely have a superior camera, the specifics of which will be discussed below. Sound and security. The Snapdragon Sound Audio standard from Qualcomm is supported by Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Streaming lossless music at 48 kHz is also supported, as is spatial audio with dynamic head tracking. Qualcomm's Snapdragon Secure provides cutting-edge protection by incorporating modern isolation, cryptography, key management, and attestation technologies. Qualcomm claims that its new chipset has a more secure facial recognition technology.
May we all live to see it.
Well, we're excited to see how the S23 Ultra performs in comparison to Apple's A16 Bionic and A15 Bionic when it finally launches, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Camera. In conjunction with the release of the 8 Gen 2, Qualcomm has unveiled a new product dubbed a Cognitive ISP. To improve customer-submitted media in real time, the ISP uses semantic segmentation. For instance, it enables you to identify and modify certain aspects of a photo as you take it, such as hair, the sky, and faces. Moreover, it has a maximum megapixel resolution of 200 as said earlier. As for the 200 megapixel sensors ODMs will utilize with the 8 Gen 2 CPU, the business has collaborated with Sony and Samsung to fine-tune them.
I love that.
Additionally, you can record in 8K with HER and snap a 64 megapixel snapshot all at once. Qualcomm has also improved the bokeh engine, but we'll talk more about it and other camera features in a bit. Connectivity. With the 8 Gen 2, Qualcomm has improved the modem's performance and added compatibility for 5G in millimeter wave and sub-6 bands. It's more noteworthy because Wi-Fi 7 functionality was added last year. To the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands already supported by Wi-Fi 6E, Wi-Fi 7 adds compatibility with the 6 GHz band, offering speeds of up to 5.8 GB per second in 8th generation 2 mobile devices. Isn't all we have discussed so far fantastic? Those of you who are located in Europe shouldn't fret because you will have access to this chipset. Wow. That is according to leaker Ice Universe, who tweeted, "The best moment for European users has arrived." The European version of the Samsung Galaxy S23 series is confirmed to use the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and it is a high-frequency version exclusive to Samsung. Please enjoy it. More camera features. Aside from the excellent 200 megapixels camera sensor, the S23 Ultra will have extra photography features owing to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and here are 3 of them. 3. Semantic segmentation. A major feature of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2's upgraded ISP is its capability for semantic segmentation, a method for identifying and optimizing individual image components. Although this capability has existed in cameras on smartphones previously, it is unique to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and is further enhanced by the direct connection between the AI engine and the image signal processor. In what ways do you anticipate this helping you? color improvements will be made. Qualcomm demonstrated this with a photo of a flower, showing that the pink hue of the petals could be enhanced to make the image more upbeat. As an added bonus, the dinner's overall visual appeal was improved by the addition of some color upgrades to the various foods on the plate.
I'm impressed.
2. Bokeh engine improvements. You already know that this function usually works rather well at blurring the backdrop while keeping the subject in sharp focus. Sometimes this effect requires a second lens or depth sensor to produce a 3D representation of the scene, or it employs AI to isolate foreground elements from the background. It is possible to alter the bokeh's form from the standard circular pattern to a heart or star on some smartphones, and the level of blur may be seen in real time on others.
Wonderful.
Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 CPU had a hardware bokeh engine that enabled portrait mode to be executed in real time on the ISP. To take things to the next level, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 mobile platform has a reworked bokeh engine that allows for precise hardware control over blurring and out-of-focus areas. 1. Auto Horizon Leveling. If you can't stand exactly still, horizon leveling will ensure that your shot is steady and stable. Your images and videos won't seem to have been taken from the wrong camera angles thanks to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2's real-time correction for this problem. The Galaxy S23 Ultra, powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, should be able to maintain a stable image in the viewfinder. It will come in helpful while filming in specific environments, such as a moving boat. Release date. The Galaxy S23 series is said to be revealed on the 1st of February by one trustworthy leaker, Ice Universe. Unless supply chain issues continue into the mass production schedule, the Galaxy S23 Ultra's starting price is projected to remain at $1,199.99. Inflation might cause a price rise.
Oh no!
We expect the Galaxy S23 to start at $799, the Galaxy S23 Plus to start at $999, and the basic 128 GB variant of the Galaxy S23 Ultra to start at $1,199. With its new Spectra ISP, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor is more than capable of driving the next generation of high-end Android handsets. Abilities do you anticipate using the most? Tell us in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.